Hey, what's going on, guys? Superstormer here, and welcome back to Hunger Games Simulator. Now, the thing is, dudes, I don't really want to do a total drama for very much longer. To put it the extreme, outside of this one more video. The thing is, I feel like I've done everything with this, and it's just gotten old for me, personally. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start this from now on. So if you were to suggest a game in my last straw poll that I put down, that link will also be down in the description of this video. You suggest Doki Doki Literature Club. What I'm gonna do is for a group of people in the comments that say play Doki Doki or whatever the means that is. I'll take a snapshot of it. And I'll put it in the video. Pretty much giving shout outs to the people who actually suggest. Pretty much. So that's what I'm gonna do from this point outward. And also, what I'm doing here specifically, it's not only just random. I'm doing it like it's the 50th Hunger Games. And for those of you who don't know what that is, there's twice as many tributes. So instead of the usual 24, there's 48. And now, since I don't want this going on for 2 years, I set the death rate to very high, the highest rating, or the highest death rate that you can put on this. But anyway, I also found this cool site right here. I'll show this right now. Pretty much what this is, it's a choose-your-own-adventure story. And there's a crap ton of stories on here. Everything else, fan fiction, school-based mystery, sci-fi, horror even down here. So if you want me to go through some of these, then let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I just wanted to show that because it seems really interesting to me. So if you want me to start doing that, then I'll start doing that. So now that that's all gotten out of the way, I'm going to slowly scroll through who is in here. And it's been a while since I've done this. So if I mess up on some of the reading, don't flame me in the comments or whatever. But yeah, let's get started. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Gwen runs away. Heather runs away. Amy grabs a jar of fishing bait while Sugar gets fishing gear. Sierra severely slices Cameron with a sword. Wow. Blatantly runs away. Jasmine finds a bag full of explosives. Stacy throws a knife into Cody's chest. Dave takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Jeff runs away. Izzy snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Sean runs away. Sam runs away. Sadie runs away. Leonard finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Also, the reason why I haven't been recording for the past week and everything, because school, all assignments were just going on for the last week, and I won't be able to record tomorrow because I have other things to do that day as well. So I apologize for the lack of recordings for the past week. Hope you can forgive me on that one. I'm really trying to get recordings done. And it would greatly help if you gave me suggestions for future videos, in the straw poll down in the description, and just letting me know what to do in the comments. So that would be very much appreciated. And okay, let's continue. Bridget finds a canteen full of water. Ezekiel pushes Sky off a cliff during a knife fight. Alejandro runs away. Max runs away. DJ breaks Don's nose for a basket of bread. Eva takes a handful of throwing knives. Oh god, I don't think you would want her with throwing knives. She probably has deadly accuracy with anything she has in her hands. Owen runs away. Duncan finds a bag full of explosives. Topher runs away. Scarlett grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Sammy runs away. Noah finds a canteen full of water. Anne-Maria breaks Lightning's nose for a basket of bread. Rodney takes a handful of throwing knives. Mike finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Scott runs away. Beardo runs away. Lindsay takes a handful of throwing knives. Lashana runs away from the cornucopia. B runs away. Brick runs away with a lighter and some rope, and Katie grabs a backpack not realizing it's empty. Oh, that sucks. Ezekiel receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Beth diverts Jasmine's attention and runs away. Duncan scares Sean off. Lindsay goes hunting. Stacy is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mike, Jeff, and Brick track down and kill Beardo. Sugar hunts for other tributes. I mean, knowing like how she does in the show, I'm pretty sure she like tracks down just to eat their opponents. Sammy received medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bridget constructs a shack. Heather and Scott hunt for other tributes. Topher bashes Lightning's head against a rock several times. Trent runs away from Scarlet. Joe begs for Dawn to kill her. She refuses, keeping Joe alive. Sierra tracks down and kills Katie. B constructs a shack. Gwen, Dave, Noah, and Rodney form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Alejandro explores the arena. Harold unknowingly eats toxic berries. Max receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Lashana, Owen, and Amy hunt for other tributes. Leonard and Anne Maria split up to search for resources. Dakota injures herself. Good job, Dakota. Eva and Sam work together for the day. DJ and Blanley work together for the day. Sadie hunts for other tributes. Izzy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Ella unknowingly eats toxic berries. So on the first day, Bloodbath, and day 1, a quarter of the competition is already dead. Night 1, Scarlet climbs a tree to rest. Topher, Izzy, and Dakota cheerfully sing songs together. Sammy and Dawn run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Sugar thinks about home. DJ fends Trent, Heather, and Eva away from his fire. Alejandro starts a fire. Sierra loses sight of where she is. Ezekiel sees a fire but stays hidden. Sean climbs a tree to rest. Bridget, Max, and Jeff cheerfully sing songs together. Lashana sets up camp for the night. Scott climbs a tree to rest. Beth looks at the night sky. Sadie and Leonard talk about the tribute still alive. Blanley tries to sing herself to sleep. Ambria is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Mike is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Owen bashes B's head in with a mace. Oh god. And for those of you who don't know what mace is, it's basically like a handle, a chain, which ends in a spiked ball, which then you swing, and then just does so much damage and everything. And that was a real weapon. Here, I'll even show a picture of it, in the video. That, it is insane on, what that thing can do. Jasmine, Lindsay, and Joe get into a fight. Lindsay triumphantly kills them both. Duncan passes out from exhaustion. Brick looks at the night sky. Stacy quietly hums. Sam climbs a tree to rest. Amy falls into a pit and dies. Bridget attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death. Oh my god. Really? Seriously, that and falling into a pit and just flat out dying, just the most comical deaths even on here. Mike receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Heather tries to spearfish with a trident. Izzy constructs a shack. Sean and Sugar split up to search for resources. Owen begs for Scarlet to kill him. She refuses, keeping Owen alive. Max begs for Blanley to kill him. She reluctantly obliges, killing Max. Sierra searches for firewood. Dota constructs a shack. Alejandro receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Amaria sprains her ankle while running away from Topher. Trent kills Leonard while he is resting. Stacy defeats Jeff in a fight but spares his life. If you kill Jeff, that's a step closer to you being a victor. I mean, I know it's Stacy we're talking about. She's probably too distracted in reenacting her family history to kill someone, but still, not the best idea to let them go. Brick overhears Sadie and Lashana talking in the distance. Duncan chases Beth. Dawn discovers a river. Lindsay receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. DJ makes a slingshot. Eva pushes Ezekiel off a cliff during a knife fight. Scott and Sam hunt for the tributes, and Sammy sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. That is smart. Okay, night 2. Blanley destroys Owen's supplies while he's sleeping. Brick, DJ, and Lindsay cheerfully sing songs together. Sean receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Mike receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. So does Stacy. Topher and Sugar hold hands. Careful, Topher. She might eat your hands. Scott defeats Jeff in a fight but spares his life. Izzy climbs a tree to rest. Lashana stays awake all night. Trent receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Beth cries herself to sleep. Duncan thinks about home. Sammy, Scarlet, and Sam cheerfully sing songs together. Dawn is awoken by nightmares. Alejandro catches Heather off guard and kills her. Anne Maria screams for help. Sierra attends to her wounds. Dakota attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Sadie cooks her food before putting her fire out, and Evie cries herself to sleep. Anne Maria, Sadie, Dawn, and Lashana hunt for other tributes. Sam is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Lindsay runs away from Jeff. Topher stabs Sammy with a tree branch. Ooh, that is brutal. How do you even accomplish that? Like, that tree has to be really strong, or you have to be really strong. Sometimes both. That takes a lot of effort to do, Topher. Good on you, I guess. Owen, Alejandro, and Izzy hunt for other tributes. Sugar receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dakota receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Eva searches for a water source. Beth sets an explosive off, killing DJ and Sean. Brick runs away from Mike. Plainly overhears Sierra and Trent talking in the distance. Duncan makes a wooden spear. Scott diverts Scarlett's attention and runs away. And Stacy explores the arena. We got an arena event here. So Mike survives. Duncan restrains Izzy to a tree and leaves her to die. Oh, it's pretty much Fortnite. Rapidly contract. Yeah, it's pretty much Fortnite. Alejandro survives. Amaria pushes Sam into the border while he is not paying attention. Lindsay trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Owen restrains Beth to a tree and leaves her to die. Thinking they would escape, Dakota and Scarlett attempt to run through the border together. Like, you haven't tried, like, throwing a rock on it to test to see if it's not deadly? Oh my god. Yeah, that's insta-death. Sadie survives. Sierra survives. Eva is electrocuted by the border. Topher survives. Scott restrains Blaney to a tree and leaves her to die. Brick trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Trent survives. Jeff restrains Lashana to a tree and leaves her to die. Sugar survives. Dawn survives. Stacy trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. You know what? You're not gonna be Miss Stacy. You are really annoying. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we have 13 left. After all of that, we have 13 left. If this was just a regular 24, the videos would be like 5 minutes long. Scott receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Owen tries to treat his infection. Sugar, Topher, and Trent discuss the games that might happen in the morning. Sadie and Mike tell stories about themselves to each other. Anne Maria screams for help. Jeff and Duncan run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Sierra questions her sanity. Alejandro quietly hums. And Dawn receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The feast. Okay, so Duncan steals Scott's memoirs. Sugar decides not to go to the feast. Jeff decides not to go. Alejandro decides not to go. Owen decides not to go. Anne Maria steals Sierra's memoirs. Forgot her name for a second. How to pronounce it. Trent and Mike get into a fight over raw meat, but Trent gives up and runs away. And then the rest decide not to go. Day 4. Dawn questions her sanity. Jeff tries to spearfish with a trident. Sierra secures herself. Or, not secures herself. What am I doing? Injures herself. I can't read, apparently. Sadie bashes Alejandro's head against a rock several times. Duncan is pricked by thorns. Scott begs for Amaria to kill him. She refuses, keeping Scott alive. Topher scares Owen off. Sugar questions her sanity. Mike poisons Trent's cake but mistakes it for his own and dies. Dang. Like, in order for you to pull that off, you gotta make sure that he actually gets the drink, Mike. What are you doing? And then 2 cannon shots, Alejandro and Mike. Okay, night 4. Trent begs for Sadie to kill him. She refuses, keeping Trent alive. Amaria is woken by nightmares. Jeff cries himself to sleep. Duncan questions his sanity. Sierra, Dawn, Topher, Sugar, and Scott track down and kill Owen. Jeez. Wow, like, no mercy on Owen right there. Just everyone ganging up on him. That sucks. Duncan collects fruit from a tree. Sugar camouflages herself in the bushes. Sierra tries to sleep through the entire day. Dawn, Trent, Topher, and Jeff raid Sadie's camp while she is hunting. Scott catches Amaria off guard and kills her. 2 cannon shots, Owen and Anne Maria. Scott attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Duncan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Sierra climbs a tree to rest. Topher and Jeff hold hands. Trent repeatedly stabs Sugar to death with sighs. And Dawn strangles Sadie after engaging in a fist fight. Okay, day 6, and we're down to our final 7. Sierra camouflages herself in the bushes. Duncan kills Dawn with a hatchet. Trent silently snaps Jeff's neck, and Scott catches Topher off guard and kills him. Wow. 3 more deaths off of that one. And then we got Sierra bashes Scott's head in with a mace. Ow. Duncan lets Trent into his shelter. Sierra's pricked by thorns while picking berries. Trent dies from hypothermia. Duncan falls into a frozen lake and drowns, leaving Sierra... Oh, well, first 3 can shots, Scott, Trent, and Duncan. And that leaves Sierra as the winner from District 7. Congrats. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button down below. If you have any suggestions for me for future videos, refer to the straw poll that I have down in the description. And also just let me know what we can do for future videos. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you know when I get videos up. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.